your artists in 237, they are so egoistic that if one artist gets an opportunity where they can make a whole lot of bread and they cannot do it by themselves, they will not go back and reach out and bring somebody on board. Like, you guys do not work like this. If it's not one bad trending issue or topic in Cameroon's social media feed, it is the other. If it's not this person insulting this person, we are starting to see a steady decline of some of your A-listers artists. They are Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to yet another episode of MisterJaay's Reaction. Let me just say this, man. Disclaimer, this is a non-musical reaction and there's something I want us to talk about, which I believe that it is my position to talk about. And welcome, if this is your first time seeing this face, they call me Jay. Motherland, and I live out in the diaspora, and I do drop vlogs every now and then. But this vlog, man, I want to focus on the entertainment industry in my home country. As some of you guys may know, I'm a Cameroonian. I just happened to live out of Cameroon for so long, and it's still my home. I'm definitely looking forward to go back and settle in Cameroon, and I want to talk about that industry, especially the music department of that entertainment industry. And in April, my channel clocked 5 years, and we are approaching 50K. And for the last year and a half, I took off. I wasn't doing pretty much. I wasn't active on YouTube, but when I clocked 5 years old, I did a retrospective look, and I asked myself, man, yes, I'm getting all this love from countries around Africa, from Africans living in the diaspora, for doing music reaction to some of their favorite artists. But in Cameroon, it is the opposite. And I know that some of you Cameroonians will come under this comment and say about Mr. J, you a hater, whatnot and whatnot and what forth. And I beg to disagree on your opinions, but I'm not here to address your opinions. I'm here to talk about the Cameroonian music industry as a whole. Now we are approaching June, and it turns out some of your A-listers, we've not had any major buzz. We're not talking about major buzz, like something that has even made an echo out of Cameroon. Now we all know that one of the dopest MCs in Cameroon goes by the name Jovi. Man, his project actually gave that buzz in terms of buzz in Cameroon this year. But for the past couple of years on this platform, I have been talking about the Cameroonian music industry. And from time to time, I've had beef with some of your artists, especially Tizi Panchak and Kosi, of course, which we've butted heads, and so many other people and some people from their fan base. Now, this is what I want to talk about on this vlog. Now, when you look around Africa, this is 2024. We've had a whole lot of countries dropping hit songs. I'm talking about major hit songs that have been danced around Africa. And but when you look at our own industry in Cameroon, it is non-existent. Forget about the fact that we have these unicorns that come out and do music that, you know, is played and is, you know, heard across. Now, the only Cameroonian artist which the whole world or the whole Africa pretty much knows, as in in project wise, is Le Bianca. Sisters doing the thing, people track, went global, got sister in a whole lot of eyeballs looking at her career. But apart from that, those at home, I'm trying to focus on those at home. Now, a couple of years ago, when I started going at the industry, and my whole goal was to get these people to stand up and sit up and with their careers. But it turns out that everything I said like 3 years ago about that industry is manifesting, and everything I said about that industry and some of its artists, it is manifesting, and it is, I mean, if it feels like I was a messenger of doom, but I look at it this way. While there's one thing which is very peculiar about the most influential music industry in Africa, which is the Nigerian music industry, it's that of collaboration, local collaboration. And what do I mean by local collaboration? I keep finding myself radiating towards Nigeria because there is a saying that if you want to improve, try to compare yourself with somebody who is doing good at what you're trying to improve at. So if you want to be the best medical doctor or the best eye specialist, you should try to compare yourself with the best eye specialist that is in your city or around your city. Okay, so I always will use Nigeria. And one of the differences which, like I said, as is standing out is that the Nigerian music industry, when you look at some of their artists, there is what we call collaborative work. There's what we call unison work. And yes, from time to time you will hear, this beef, that beef, this beef, but it doesn't blow anything off the fact that Nigerian artists are always together. They are always uplifting each other. If one Nigerian has a show, you're damn sure that he's gonna invite like 2 or 3 Nigerians to just come and get some bread. If one Nigerian wants to do something, they will try to involve some of the Nigerians artists. It might not be the A-listers. They might go down and pick like the up and coming artists to put them on board so that they blossom together. Ladies and gentlemen, this unfortunately was one of those things I talked about 3 years ago about the Cameroonian music industry. And I talked about their egoism, and I talked about their individual pride. Like artists who will make some noise locally in Cameroon, and then they will start acting as if they've made it globally. They will, they have this tendency of making the home crowd feel like, oh, they are making a killing when they go out, because they go out, they sit on the first class, and they take pictures, legs crossed, all those type of things, and they go back, trying to oppress the fans back in Cameroon so that they will think that they are actually the ish. Whereas there is no current Cameroonian artist, I'm talking about nowadays, like all the bunch of those you people call A-lister, there is no current Cameroonian artist that can come out and tell me that they get paid $10,000 per show. They cannot pay them that because A, they are not performing in any big arenas. They perform for birthday parties, city halls, man, some kind of little occasion, so they don't get that type of money. And this has been going on for over 10 years. Now, I tried to bring that out a while ago, and some of you guys called me hated this and that, but the honest and the gospel truth is this. Man, I do feel for that industry because I'm trying to move back home 5 to 10 years from now, and I want to focus on music. But you see, the culture that is already in place with some of these artists or the up and coming artists in Cameroon, which they copied from this current business and empty vessel savvy artists that you guys brag about online and tell me how I hate this, I hate that. They are copying that from these folks, and that unfortunately is going to keep duplicating, replicating. It's like a hand-me-down situation where I do not see music in Cameroon being a powerful sector in that country where it would give youth jobs like it is doing across the border in Nigeria. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember I mentioned something a couple of minutes ago. I talked about collaboration. There is no reason why your A-listers, I'll put them in quotes because we can debate that, what A-lister is, what they're supposed to look like, this and that, from now to infinity. Your artist in 237 They are so egoistic that if one artist gets an opportunity where they can make a whole lot of bread and they cannot do it by themselves, they will not go back and reach out and bring somebody on board who is going to, a fellow Cameroonian artist. Like, you guys do not work like this. If it's not one bad trending issue or topic in Cameroon's social media fair, it is the other. If it's not this person insulting this person, this, that, it is that, this. If it's not this person acting like he is the only, the only shit that is happening in the Cameroonian music industry, it is this thing. This has been going on for so long that we are starting to see a steady decline of some of your A-listers artists. They are already on this spiral down because we are in June and nobody has done anything. Like, how many A-listers in Cameroon per se have dropped something, a project, apart from Jovi? Correct me if I'm wrong, that has made a big splash and buzz. You can talk about Kosi all you want, but I think that project is already dead on arrival. Yes, that project is already, don't call me a messenger of doom, but that project, that buzz has already died off that project. And there is not much that brother can tell us that he made of that project. This is Mr. J being 100% honest and candid with you. Now, at this point, I don't give a damn if anybody wants to get offended. But I want you to focus on what I'm trying to do. The message is, Cameroonian artists are not collaborating. I saw one of my little brother posted something today on Facebook calling on this great Cameroonian man. He goes by Dr. Nkongo Agbo. Yes, Lil Jude. Yeah, brother, you would call it for the cooperative in between these actors. And you mentioned some of these actors which you guys consider your big fishes in the Cameroonian music industry. But these folks are at loggerheads. And I will beg to correct you that Gilbert and CY Panjo, they are not at loggerheads. Gilbert set this man straight. And if you think that they're supposed to collaborate with the mindset that this guy had, this CY guy had, I would disagree with you on that. But I saw that post and it made me to let's talk about this whole issue of collaboration. Why is it that your so-called A-listers in Cameroon, if they are not insulting each other online, they are bragging about one thing or that, which is not even about the music or the art? Why is it that your A-listers in Cameroon, they cannot take constructive criticism and evolve? Because for the past 5 years, I've not seen anything evolving in the Cameroonian music industry. And when I say evolving, it's in the sense that, again, I will tell you, if you know of any of your local A-listers that can pull $10,000 per show, one show, not the whole tour that will go out and spend 3 months and come back with $10,000. I said per show. We have new artists that are coming out from Africa and they are doing tours with Nigerian artists and they are making $8,000 per show. 8,000 up to 50, even to 30,000 US dollars. Whereas the Cameroonian music industry keeps you guys are staggering backwards. You are going backwards. You are stuck in, I don't know if it's in local mindset or you are stuck in this quagmire of a bad pass you, I can do this better than you, I can do this on my own. No. The Nigerian music industry from decades ago, they have always worked collaboratively. Yes, one hand cannot do it. There's an African proverb, one hand no fit tie firewood. A hand cannot secure a bundle of wood. Work together. We have said it up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't think that I should even, some people keep reaching out to me, Mr. J. I don't look at myself as a celebrity, which is why I don't even try to project myself as a celebrity. But I will always tell you guys the gospel truth. But the beautiful thing is, I'm already doing a project which, I don't need to come out here and always brag, but I'm working on something which I can actually have artists that would, especially Cameroonian artists that will attend shows in the Caribbean and in Latin America. Yes, there are music festivals and shows that some of these artists, I'm working on that so that you guys can come. And once that is signed, at least I will have that contract at hand, and then I will start making my moves. Somebody say, oh, you keep talking this, you've not done something. I don't need to come and tell you what I'm doing for the industry of what I've done. And now some of you don't even know. I have over 4 international collaborations that I put under my belt. But you don't see me coming out and bragging this and that. So I want to throw this ball back at the Cameroonian artists or the Cameroonian audience. Your name, Tizi Panchak, Kosi, Jovi, Kameni, Tila, who else? Any other person that I don't want to call it because it's a long list. Why are you guys not collaborating? Why? What is stopping you people from collaborating? You know, I think that the French colonizing Cameroon gave us this mindset of inferiority complex, like divide and conquer, that some of us, when we get the opportunity, we forget. I don't understand why an artist like Stagnant is not already collaborating with the up and coming AJ to bring them aboard, and they do a project and they produce. I don't know why an artist like TZ Panchak isn't working, or because you guys are not coming together as one to form a force. I don't know why you guys are not doing that. Yes, you will come online and you will brag this, you will go at people who come at you, you will go at the fans who talk to you directly and try to get you to wake up from your I don't even know, your talentless business savviness when it comes to music. Because I know some of you will come up here and try to talk and say some ish, but I want you to think beyond what you want to talk about under this comment. I'm not going to unblog, no, keep talking. But I want us to get to the consensus. Why is it that all the people you know, the Stanleyanos, the TZ Panchak, the Kosi, the Jovis, the list goes on, the Kamenis, and why are they not working together to go after collaborations? Corporation. What is stopping one Cameroonian artist to look for somebody in that Cameroonian industry? Say, hey, let's come together, let's donate money, let's put money together so that this person can go do a collaboration with a prominent artist in another African country, or in Europe, or in Asia, or in Latin America, or in North America. What is happening? What is stopping all of that from coming together? But no, if it's to take pictures, you flying in Dubai, and you going to countries around the world, sitting first class, where you go and earn less than $10,000 per show and come back and bend your back. 99% of you will not retire properly with this music thing. If this is how you will keep going, 99% of you will not retire. And have first of all, the Music Association in Cameroon is not going to help you pretty much. Don't you guys see what happened to all our legend Makossa legends? Just a handful of them are even living decent, good lives today. So 99% of you are going to be like the 99% of the Makossa legends that we have all over Cameroon, who gave us good music as we were coming up as kids, but today they don't even have a decent livelihood. So this is my vlog for this year. We are in June. We are already 50% into 2024. You guys have not made any major moves. If you guys are comfortable going out and earning $500 per show, $1,000 per show, okay, leave that miserable lifestyle, and then when you retire, that is when they will start laughing at you. But this is not a hateful message. This is a call for understanding. Can you, all of these bases, these artists, man, these fan bases, ask your artists, what is actually preventing you guys from collaborating, as standing as one force and doing something? The crisis has been going on in the English-speaking part. All of you have not even come up like, okay, let's go to the minister, let's seek an audience with the president, let's plead with the president to do so and so. Because you guys don't have the power to. You are not united. So man, that is my take, man. You have a good week. This is to my Cameroonian audience. I want us to think about this, man. And I do pray that these artists, I know some of you will come and try to insult you, but yes, but I can tell you 100%. All of these artists you call your A-listers, I've already analyzed and I know them, and it's not really good music-wise how they are going to end, because they don't have the business mindset here. I mean, that is my time. Leave a comment. This is constructive criticism, and I want to understand what is preventing Cameroonian musician, your so-called artists, from blossoming, because year in, year out, we keep getting the same nonsense. That's my time. Be good, man. It's all love. 237. Let's work together. I mean, peace.
Thank God, big up TRB family. Mr. J, I see you. I know some artists don't do this.